Hey, what's up, my Disney Plus sluggos? It's me, Tony, Crazy Monkey, with the Foundry boys today. Woo!
What's happening, everybody?
What's up, Disney Plus sluggos? Welcome to the review of the third episode of Miss Marvel on Disney Plus. What's up, guys?
What's happening, everybody? Episode
Yeah.
3, Miss Marvel,
Episode
dropping
3.
it. Yeah, we're doing back with another review.
Yes. Where did we drop off with the last episode? We kind of got a cliffhanger ending, right?
It's
She
in the
was,
car with that dude.
Yeah.
she was running away and then got in the car with,
Sexy
shit.
boy.
Yeah, the sexy boy, the school.
Kamran.
Kamran.
Name.
Yeah, Kamran, yeah.
And his mom. And you're like, who's his mom? And then now we start this episode with a flashback, which was interesting.
Yeah.
At first, I was kind of confused about the flashback, and there's a lot of interesting details.
Yeah. It was interesting. I like I liked the little flashback. It was during 1940 there was like some battle going on between British colonizers and the people there, and
Yeah. During the partition, probably.
I thought the partition was when the grandma was a little girl. I thought the partition was later.
Yeah, I guess this is probably leading up to the partition, but
Yeah.
I think you're right. This is
I'm not
earlier,
quite sure.
but, like,
Yeah.
like kind of leads into what eventually happens with the partition. and
You're
everything.
probably right. Anyways, yeah. So I just assumed it wasn't around the partition because the mom talked about the partition and she wasn't alive in the 40s. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is definitely
Is this,
before.
is this supposed to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
present day?
What? No, it was 1940.
But like born in the 40s, like now though, the mom be like 70.
No, I don't think she's 70. But that was the grandmother we saw, Aisha.
Oh,
Aisha.
Yeah, that was great grandma Aisha. Because you've seen the grandmother FaceTime Kamala Khan in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
The
Anyway, so.
grandmother's the one that went through the partition.
Oh my lord, yeah, we took that. Anyway, Aisha was looking around. They were like scavenging like this destroyed building, some ruins. Then they found one bracelet, and she put it on, and she was like with a gaggle of people that were kind of helping her look around. They looked like her, I don't know, just
Kamran's mom.
yeah. Kamran's mom, Najima, I think her name is, or Najima.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna
yes.
be fucky with pronunciations.
Her
My
name
bad.
is weird.
Yeah,
Najma,
Everyone
I
says
think
she's
is
different too.
Najma.
yeah.
Um,
But one interesting thing about this actually, and I saw it, I noticed that they do like a top-down shot after when they're like escaping, and you actually see, if you watched Shang-Chi, like the symbol of the Ten Rings, like that crown
Oh.
or whatever, like on the ground,
Oh,
which
is
is
there
super
really?
weird.
I
Yeah.
didn't catch that. I was watching my phone.
do you think that was
It wa-
deliberate?
It was, oh, for sure, but I don't know why though. I don't know
This-
how it
so-
connects. It's
What-
very weird.
What I was gonna say though, which is maybe this is all gonna connect like shit that's happening with like time being fucked up. But I've noticed like with this and then Shang-Chi and then because this feels like Shang-Chi vibes, like how the bracelets work and stuff. And but also with Moon Knight, it's all like these like relics kinda. And I feel like maybe this whole MCU arc is gonna be about like
Was it
relics
like Avatar?
being together. Yeah, I don't know, but they're all like ancient weapons everyone's using, like the bracelets, the 10 rings, and then fucking like Moon Knight.
That's
Like,
actually
the-
kind of a good. That's interesting. I like that kind of theory.
That's
Yeah.
what I've noticed a lot is that they're all these like old, like ancient weapons that are like used by gods or like otherworldly beings, and it's like these powerful like because I don't feel like Phase One had a lot of that except like Mjolnir. That's all. That was like the only relic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully,
that is an interesting observation.
hopefully it leads to something. It's just not like, just Disney kind of taking too many eggs from the same basket, kind of thing like
Yeah,
that.
I hope so. It is more like at the end of like this whole arc with everything that's going on. Like I don't know where they're gonna go with this. Seems like because they're gonna connect all this, but like wherever they're going with it, I feel like something's got to do with all of these different like items everyone's
Well,
collecting, kind of.
I mean, I don't know about the items, but I feel like they're definitely just trying to build up a group of younger kids. If you've noticed in all of the series, it's like a younger kid
Hawkeye.
that's like
Yep.
like with Hawkeye, with
Kate
this,
Bishop.
with Kate Bishop. There's I guess the Wanda's kids. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff
Oh
where
no!
there's
Please
just
don't
like
tell me they're gonna
kids.
make movies with the ice cream boys.
Who knows? But like either way, it's like they're trying to build up a new team of superheroes. Like even She-Hulk, she's
And then
not a
isn't-
kid,
yeah,
but she's younger.
Just
like a
new
new
faces,
generation.
I guess.
Was it Iron Lad or is it Iron Heart that's coming out? Is it the girl or the boy?
I think it's Ironheart.
Then yeah, then there's gonna be a girl.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, so we saw the little introduction between Kamala Khan and Kamran's mom, who apparently was from the 40s, who knew Aisha, great grandma Aisha, and she had some giant bomb to drop on her. How they're apparently jinns, the jinns, right? Is that am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, that's like what they're commonly known as, the Jinn.
Yeah.
like
But they're also known as
clandestines?
clandestines because
Mhm.
they're from like an alternate
Reality
dimension
or
called the
universe?
Noor dimension, I think.
Yeah. So
was
And that's what
weird.
the power is called.
So her, like Aisha and all of her friends, are the same people that were in the 1940s flashback, are apparently stuck in this reality, in this universe, and they're trying to get home. And they've been searching for that bracelet for so long. And now that Kamala Khan has it, she's like, "Can you please help us get back home to our our reality and our universe and stuff?" And Kamala Khan's like, "Yeah,
Just
like of
braces
course,
For a
I'll."
second. Yeah, give it to us.
Yeah, and she's like, "I'll help," and like, "We'll keep you safe." So she's like forming a new alliance with some people, and who are
Stupid kid.
well, at the time it seemed like it was promising. You know, they want to help her out when she's
I
got
knew where it was
nothing.
going, though. That's was like kind of the biggest turnoff. It's like Marvel.
Well,
so
yeah,
this has
she's-
gotta be the villain. Like this is so obvious. She's like, "Come on, let me just see the bracelet," and you're like, "Don't give her the bracelet. Don't do it."
Which
She's like,
I
"Here."
can understand. It made sense, even though it was predictable. It made sense and it was good storytelling because like her
Yeah.
entire time, her parents and her family had been pushing her away, and even kind of
Yeah.
Bruno giving her a cold shoulder too. But like
Almost
Kamran,
like she's taking
and-
advantage of that too.
Oh,
because
for
now
sure,
she's
yeah.
being, like,
Yeah, she's just a
vulnerable
kid.
like
She
that.
doesn't know.
For
right?
sure,
She's like,
yeah.
Like I can be like a parental figure towards you.
Yeah,
kid.
definitely have some
Use these
maternal
bracelets
sources.
properly.
And has
Exactly.
some
Comes from a
explanation for
different
your power.
universe.
Of
Yep.
course you're gonna kind
Yeah.
of trust that, you know.
Yeah, so
I mean,
new-
a totally being. Yeah. Okay. I kind of get that.
Yeah, you're right though. It is like kind of predictable, but I thought I did not have a problem with it at all.
No. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
I
yeah,
think we learned that it could be dangerous though, because I think Bruno like
yeah, he did the
did
research
some-
on it. They
calculations and it's like it could mean
catastrophic
catastrophic
events
like,
happening.
you know, explosions or something.
Yeah, so like if she uses that power and it's apparently like going to cause a huge force of destruction if they use it. And he's like, Bruno's like kind of advising, he's like, you don't want to do this. Like this could be very bad for this universe and stuff. And then so she was kind of questioning that. And then she kind of just like forgot about it and then kind of moved on to like her brother's wedding and stuff and kind of focused on her own personal life with Bruno for a bit.
Yeah.
And then the
dude,
father
the
and
wedding
the
stuff
brother
was good.
shit.
Yeah, I liked the wedding. They had a huge dance number and everything at the wedding. And it was great.
That was like Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Brown
Brown
Jovi.
Jovi.
I
Oh,
loved
Brown
that. It was
Jovi,
so
that was
good.
so good.
This inside joke
That
for
was
this
fucking
show is
funny.
so good.
That was. I thought that was pretty funny. I was like,
Mhm.
"What is this? It's a Bon
Yeah.
Jovi like tribute band."
Yeah,
I
because
love
they.
that the parents bonded over Bon Jovi. of
Yeah,
all
I
things.
know.
I love that.
That was really. It was goofy. I liked that. Like that's when like okay, the show is back to like goofy tone.
I
It's
do
like
like the
one-
tone as well, and I just love the family tone. I love the family so much. Everyone does like the right thing. They fit in their perfect place so well.
And
Um,
it feels realistic, like how a
'Cause- and they
parent would
don't
actually
force them
respond.
in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like they're forcing them in. Like there's a good balance between like Kamala and her interaction with the family members, instead of focusing too much on everybody. Like they do a good balance of like when certain family members should be like influencing, like because like it's. I feel like it all reflects on her character too.
How she acts. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I
They
mean,
actually mean something in the story. Which
Yeah,
is
like-
good.
yeah, they're not just like, here's my brother, he's goofy. Here's my dad, he's goofy but stern. Here's my mother, she's old-fashioned. Like,
Yeah,
like,
every-
they're not stereotypical family members.
you
Sorry.
just listed it off what they are though, as in a stereotypical way. But no, I
But
understand.
you get what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
have character, they have good depth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I also like with a lot of shows I watch like and they have like a huge story that's going on. I say the clandestines and her power is like that's the big story of the show right now. And if it switches over and it shows too much, like it switches over to the marriage, like the wedding, switches over to the stuff going on at the mosque. Like a lot of time I'd be like, nope, skip, fuck this. Like I don't care. But I do care. Like I care a lot. I think like everything is done so well, and all the storylines that they have going on like during this are important to me because they're important to Kamala and her setting and her atmosphere. So I care about them just as much as she does too.
Right. Yeah, because you actually like in a lot of times you'd be like, well, I don't care about the brother wedding because it's just like this side story to what I actually
Exactly.
care about. But because they've built up the characters, though, you actually, you know them and actually have a decent appreciation for who they are as characters. It actually becomes a more interesting scene, and you're just like, yeah, this is fun. Like this makes sense for the show. It builds up the
Yeah,
whole world and her character more and her family.
'cause
You know.
kind of like with like even like the dance scene. I remember I didn't finish Eternals, but the whole dance scene in Eternals, I was like, this is stupid. But in this, I was like, I like this.
No, I like it a lot too. It's very good.
And I'm like, this is like I've not expected, but it was cool.
I thought it was a very touching scene how like the brother's like questioning the marriage and he's like, I have $700 to my name, and he's like, hey, like that doesn't matter. And the dad like broke down. Yeah, he like broke down. It's like doesn't matter. It's like that's nothing. Like you have family. That's the most important thing you have. And like Kamala was listening in, and I'm just like so good, like so good.
Yep.
Like what a good dad.
Because that's like a real conversation, and there's not like a joke thrown in there. I mean, it's still somewhat lighthearted, but
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But it's
it feels real, you know.
which apparently is a problem with some Marvel movies dropping out recently. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're talking
that's
about
funny.
Thor Love and Comedy.
Yeah, but that big ass wedding, Cameron came in. He's like, "Yo, my mom's actually crazy, and she's gonna come kill you and your family."
Evil, yeah.
And there was a huge fight at the wedding, and chaos ensues, and it was pretty
Bon Jovi
cool.
guys were even
And there was a weird Jurassic Park like reference too of like them
Yeah.
like in the kitchen like looking the reflection and stuff. But it was awesome. She was like trying to escape like Najima's
well.
yeah, Najima's like goons and everything. It was really cool. I got to see
You get to see her fist.
yeah, which I was really excited about because like her kind of iconic like little stretchy hand, but as an astral projection, which I think is
Yeah, like-
such a good twist to it.
It
Yeah.
makes it unique to her rather than just making her stretchy.
Stretchy, which probably would look really weird just to stretch out like human
Well,
skin.
It's probably cheaper to make it look like an astral projection because it doesn't have to look realistic. But if it's her hand
Yeah.
stretching, that's like I feel like that's a lot more money and time put into like, for a TV budget, like rather than a movie budget. to
Yeah.
make a
Yeah, I
realistic
mean, it really
hand
does
stretching.
change her kind of character to some degree, like her powers from the comics. But I think it ends up working all right.
Because in the
for what they
comics,
were
it's
going
like
for.
inside of her, isn't? Because she's technically an immortal
She's an Inhuman.
or inhuman, yeah, and it's inside of her. It's not like she's wearing something that gives her the power.
Right.
Yeah, the power gets unlocked by
Yeah,
um,
like trauma.
no, not trauma. It was like a
It's an
mist.
accident. Yeah, well, within humans, it's Terrigen Mist. That's the case with a lot of Inhumans
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
the
It's cool.
Terrigen Mist.
It's very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it,
Boltagon.
it was a good it was a good little scene at the wedding.
Yeah, and Bruno tries to. He was like the damsel in distress. For
He-
that, 'cause
his
he
acting
came in
kinda
and
pissed
he
me
threw a
off.
Chair. His act. Well, what do you mean?
When he was all hurt and he was just kind of like wincing,
Oh,
winching.
it
Yeah, it was.
usually you
great.
don't end up paying attention, but yeah.
I was
guess
all I
it
could
was
focus
awkward.
on, dude. It was just like,
Just awkward.
yeah. He's
Ah.
just kind of, yeah. I'm like, oh man.
Like, bro, you can't be hurt that bad.
He
like,
did get the
threw a
shit
chair at
knocked
you.
out of him though. Like he fucking flew. I was like, God damn, dude. Like,
Yeah.
imagine if they did that to a 17-year-old girl. It would be like,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think Daredevil or Disney would be okay with that.
But I give him props. He went back. He's
Yeah.
just a normal dude, and
Mhm.
he went in. He tried to help. I
No.
like Bruno. He's like one of my
Like,
favorite
I got
characters.
my bracelets.
The Brian thing is getting old too. They're like, when Kamran called him Brian again, he's knocked out, and he's like, please stop calling me Brian. It's not my name.
Right though, John. That one chick is just gone.
Yeah, that was Zoe girl. We didn't hear
she's
or
just
see
not
anything from
here
her in
at
this
all.
episode, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Like she seemed like she was
You said
pretty
you thought she'd be
important.
a love interest or something.
Yeah.
Zoe? Really? I don't know.
Well,
guess I
maybe
didn't
not
even
even
notice
as
she
a
was
love
gone.
interest, but yeah, I just because like she's the
Like,
most popular
not
girl
a
at
friend.
school,
Yeah.
and
Right.
I don't know. It seemed like it's
Some Flash. What's his face name?
Flash Thompson.
Like in Spider-Man, Flash Thompson, like some Flash Thompson shit. You know, like, oh, my best friend's Miss Marvel. You know, like some shit like that maybe.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
And then she's like, oh hell yeah, I'm popular now.
Yeah, which
Right.
I kind of expected that to go on, but I was like, all right, well, like, whatever. Oh, we forgot to mention, but like, we saw a scene earlier. It was the one girl and her like weird force of damage control people where they're apprehending, super individuals. What are they calling them? Enhanced. Yeah, enhanced people. They went to the mosque and they tried to search it, and they'd have a search warrant and whatnot.
They didn't take their shoes off.
Very disrespectful and evil. Such a good like show of how like evil they are though, just by like going over like simple
Well,
little
her
traditions like that.
specifically,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, like she.
No, they're
the
authorities.
person-
ACAB can obviously. I'm just kidding.
That well, whoever's leading them, I don't even know what her name is, but she's got like a vendetta. She's like,
Oh,
she
for
wants
sure.
to like find these people so bad. She's like, we got to get her. I was like, she's probably like trying to get that promo or something. She's like, if I find her, I'll go up and command or whatever. You know.
I'll be able to get so many enhanced people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just popped in later and they just took everybody down except for Kamala. She got away, but everyone else got caught. They got snatched and arrested. I was like, damn, dude, like they busted him. I was like, this is probably the first time that
No
like,
questions asked too.
yeah, they just
Yeah,
arrested
that was
everybody.
crazy. You like Shield usually couldn't even do some shit like that, and it was like, oh,
I was like, this is probably like the first arrest. Or like, they're like, do we do paperwork for this? Like, I don't know. We've never caught anyone yet.
I thought Kamala and someone else made it out.
Yeah, Kamala and Bruno.
You know,
Oh, okay.
they escaped. They kind of slipped
Yeah,
through a door.
her friend Nikita, is that her name?
Nakia.
Nakia. Yeah, she saw that she was actually had the superpower, and she was like,
Ooh.
she's like, oh my god, like you're Nightlight or whatever.
Yep, she was not happy about it.
Yeah. But I really liked the episode. Got to see more family time. That was pretty good. Got to see like the true motives between like, which is weird because you saw Najima, she was introduced, then immediately turned like in the next scene you saw her. So I was like, that was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does like a weird little like kind of like exposition about her being evil, and then it's like, oh, that was like, I thought maybe that'd be like a next episode type of thing.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but I'm like we're already
It was
halfway
really
down.
fast.
Yeah, I was already halfway through the show, so I guess they got to get a move on.
Yeah. Oh, there's that one scene at the end though. We forgot. When they were fighting, but before they get away, Najma, what is it? She touches the band or something, the bangle, and then like they see
Oh
a vision
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
the train,
Oh, the train,
exactly.
yeah.
and then like you don't think much of it. You're like, oh, well, magical. It sounds like the
It
train
just
that they were
looked like-
talking about in the
yeah,
partition story.
It just looked like another astral projection. Kind
Yeah.
of made me think of Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
But then she gets home later and her grandmother calls her and she's like, "Did you see it?" It's like, "What are you talking about?" And then she's talking about the train and you're like, "What?" And then that's where the episode ends. And you're like, "Come on, they're
What's the train
really good."
mean, though?
What
Oh,
does the
no.
train
Gotta
mean
find
though?
out.
Oh no,
Gotta
Talos
find
is
out.
in
Who
here.
knows?
There's
Who
only
knows?
one thing train can mean.
No train for Talos tonight, but it's because
Poor
yeah,
Kamala's grandma.
it's just yeah, Ken said there's like partition probably with the train and stuff, and it hit me and I was like, oh yeah, and I'm like, there's that story that the grandma was like talked about, like they talked about at dinner before and shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really sure how that connects, but it's interesting.
yeah, it was weird. So apparently she's got some kind of weird connection with her grandma, even though she's in Pakistan, right?
Yep.
Weird. But I guess we'll figure out on the next episode, episode 4 of Miss Marvel. You guys, what's our rating for this episode? I give it a 7.
7.
I was gonna say 7, but I think I increased it to an 8 because I really liked the wedding scene and everything around that, and the brown Jovi, and it was good.
And it is a funny show.
Yeah, so I give it an 8.
That's fair. Oh, do you want to go 7.5 today, boys?
Sounds good.
Closer to a 7 than an 8.
There you go. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be episode 3, our review for it. If you guys enjoyed it,
What was
you
that
know.
one called?
Oh shit, yeah, right. They have named these
Destined.
Destined. Okay. Nice. That was
Yeah,
Destined,
so,
everybody.
Destined.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back next week, probably with episode 4. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reviews. We love pushing them out for you guys. Drop a comment down below, and we'll see you guys later in the next one. Bye, guys.